Hi, welcome back to Valley News Live. We have more cold and some snow sticking around, and that cold is definitely going to help that snow stick around even longer. So let's take a look at our temperatures for the next week or so. These purple and pink colors are temperatures in the 20s and teens, and as we go throughout the week, we're going to see those purples and pinks actually get purple and pinker as we move on past Thursday. Here we are on Tuesday, and the bulk of that cold is still out west, but it's making its way toward the FM area and the rest of the valley, especially by Thursday evening. Here we are, just take a look at all of those pinks, and then on Friday things don't get all that much better. So we're going to see this trend of well below average temperatures stick around at least through the end of the week and even a little bit longer. Here in Fargo right now, we're seeing that snow coming down pretty good. Nice little clip there. And as we look at those temperatures, it's 18 degrees and those winds are pretty calm. So at least we don't have a wind chill, which is better than we can say for our friends out west in Bismarck. It's 1 degree there, and that wind chill is making it feel a bit colder, -9 both at Bismarck and Minot. But in our area, those winds are pretty calm, so those wind chills aren't too bad. Lakes Country still sitting in the 20s. Baudette at 22 for their wind chill. Jamestown at 14, and Devil's Lake, our cold spot, at 2. Now we are seeing some flurries, particularly in this area around the radar. Because it's so close to the radar, it's easier to pick things up there. So we're seeing flurries for much of the area, even if it's not showing up here very well. So as we look through the overnight hours, we're going to see those temperatures in the teens for the most part. They're going to drop by morning. So here we are at the early morning, 3:40 in the morning, and out west we're still seeing single digits, while in Minnesota we're seeing temperatures a little bit warmer. And as you're waking up at 7:30 tomorrow, we're seeing temperatures right around 10 degrees, and we'll continue to see some lake effect snow for those downwind of the bigger lakes. Now as we move on through the morning hours, we're going to see those temperatures warm up just a little bit, hit some 20s in Minnesota and those upper teens in North Dakota, and we're seeing some of this snow. Don't worry, it's not all that strong, just another dusting moving its way in. Now, it's going to be pretty light snow, but it is going to be pretty widespread by the time we get to the evening hours, or just closing in on midnight. Here we are at 9 o'clock, and we're seeing the majority of the heavier snow. It's still going to be pretty light up in the Devil's Lake Basin, and that's going to make its way down into the rest of the valley by about midnight. Now, here in Fargo, we're going to start the day off pretty chilly. Temperature at 9 degrees, and those clouds are going to stick around through much of the day, at least until that snow gets here around midnight, and we're going to see temperatures peak at 24 degrees. Now that's going to be a similar story for much of the valley. In the northwest though, we're only going to hit some upper teens, while in the southeast we're going to be a little bit warmer, 25 degrees in Detroit Lakes. Now take a look at the sunset through the ice that accumulated on the trees in Glover. Thank you, Vicki, and thank you to everybody who sent in your snow pictures. It was great to see them. Now, this next week, we are seeing some of those 20s, at least until Wednesday, when we have that cold front moving through, which is going to make things much colder by the end of the week. 2 degrees as you wake up on Saturday morning. And for more information and news and sports coming up in just a few minutes.